Question: what's the fastest way to make sure that you burn the most calories in every single stroke on the rower? It's watching this 5-part series. We're in video 3. If you have not watched part 1 and part 2, go do that now. You're going to want to make sure that this makes sense. With that being said, we are now about to uncover and start to unleash some of the fun that comes through the middle of the stroke, really giving you the ability to drive more force, more power, get more calories out of every stroke. Stay tuned, video 3, in it now. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Shane Farmer, and this is Dark Horse, where you build the life that you want to live, and we just happen to use rowing to help you get there. What we're talking about today is making sure you can get through the majority of the rowing stroke, but still giving you a moment to think about the pass-through phase that is the release, the backside of the stroke, because it's critical. If we get the backside, that release position correct, it's gonna make sure that the rest of the stroke flows. And one thing you may or may not know about rowing is that it is very flowy. Rowing is like a dance. Right? We are dancing with the rowing machine. We are not trying to beat this thing up. This is not a boxing match. The rowing machine doesn't like to be boxed. It likes to be finessed. So we are teaching you to finesse it today. Let's get onto the machine.
So what are we talking about and what are we going to do? Well, in the release, we are going to be dropping what we did previously. Now, that previous drill was catch and release, where we paused at the catch, paused at the release. Today, or in this drill, we're going to remove the pause at the catch, and instead we're going to focus on pausing at the release. What this does for us is it allows us to focus on what we're doing as in organizing our bodies through the recovery, catching fluidly, practicing the drive, which we focused on in the last drill, and then again pausing at the release so that we can process it all. Our brain can go, whoa, what just happened? How do I do that again, or how do I fix it so that that doesn't happen again? That's the aim of the release drill. So what we're actually gonna be doing here is, well, go ahead and strap in. You're gonna grab that handle, you're gonna come to the release position, and you're gonna release the handle. Now this is called pause arms away. Now why are we pausing arms away? Well, because I want your focus, I want your brain to be thinking about closing the trunk and the legs by themselves, okay? I want you to be able to just think about close the trunk, bend the legs. You'll then get to the catch drive, just like you practiced last time. Handle comes into the body and then releases. So what all happens? Well, number one, when we start from here and I say go, you are organizing your body. That organization begins with a reverse of what happens during the drive. So it's close the hips. Then when the hips are closed, or almost to 1 o'clock, that's the trigger. Now the knees can bend, the legs can shut off, and I can drive, or I should say glide, forward. As soon as I get to my tight catch position, I take off again with no delay. And that's the key, is as you get here, boom, you take off again. And because you watched and did the last drill, you know that the beginning of the push starts from the legs, boom, not from bending the elbows or leading with the shoulders. So as soon as you get there, you fire, you drive the legs, swing the hips, snap the arms, and now as the handle comes in, it immediately moves away again independently. And this is a big problem for most people, is that as soon as the handle comes in, there's the desire for the feet to pull on the straps and start this. Once this happens, once you pull from the legs, all is lost in the stroke, and you're not gonna be able to organize your body to get to the good catch position. So that's why this finishing with the handle and then releasing it is so critical, is because that's really the first movement of the recovery, is the handle moving away, then the hips close, then the knees bend. In this drill though, I'm letting you just pause here and go, oh, did I twitch with the legs? Did I try to close the hips, or both at the same time? But the hands never made it away. And so by separating that out, it's going to help you learn, the hands are the first thing to move, then I can think about the recovery, so on and so forth. Enough talking. Go ahead and grab your handle, come to the release with me, and we are going to start the drill. Now again, handle away, chest proud, trunk at 11 o'clock, okay, or torso or core, however you want to reference it. When I say go, we're going to close the hips, bend the knees, get to the catch, take off on the drive, and pause right back where we are now, and just follow my cadence the whole time. Ready? Go. Go. I'm gonna give you a few to just iron it out on your own. Get in the habit here, go. Go. Remember, hips close first, then the knees bend, go. Really work to make that defined, go. Hips, knees. As soon as you get to the catch, begin the push of the legs, go. Slow, 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 push. Go. Slow, 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 push. Go. Remember, through the drive, we're focusing on legs first, then hips, then arms. Go. Stay with me. Go. If you're reaching the catch before me, you're sliding forward too quickly. It's called the recovery because we recover. Go. That's not a phase to pull yourself forward. It's a phase to relax. Go. 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 2 more. Go. Hopefully you're getting into a rhythm now. Go. And you're learning how those arms isolate from the legs and the body. Relax. Go ahead and set that handle down. Now, what I want you to do is do this 2 more times through before you're done with this practice session. Back the video up to the start of that, take those strokes with me again, and then 1 more time, and that's 1 practice session. And I want you to get this in at least 3 times because now you're starting to identify the whole stroke in its entirety. Next time up, we're gonna start to drop the drill and add in kind of a little bit of a nuance there to still help you focus, but be able to think about how does the entire stroke work together. So remember, this is 3 of 5. Make sure that you are moving on to number 4 right after this and that you have gone back. And if you feel like something isn't clicking, go back to 1 and 2 so that it all makes sense together. Also, if this is your first time here, make sure you're subscribed. And next, check out our 5 series playlist. That is what is going to get you started faster than anything out there and take out all the mystery and wonder from what the rowing stroke looks like.